if these are the people that I'm keeping around me and calling friends, I probably need to just cut them all off. Me as your friend, you didn't tell me that you're sick. You're telling my boyfriend that you're sick. This is somebody that I fucking don't cause, babes. She was like, she will kill herself. I should text her back. She will cut herself. She's with a knife. She can't live without me. And hey, toxicity in friendship is real. Person wake up, person weirdo, don't become the weirder or the weirdest. Yes, I cut her off because of spatula. She didn't have accent. I said, oh, Ibola Tirele. Hi kittens, it's your girl King Keturah and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited to have you here. If you're not, then why don't we do it for the newbies? It's your girl King Keturah and I am back with another video. Please hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm going to be gisting y'all about my toxic female friendships and how I was able to navigate and survive, literally. This video is long overdue. If you follow me on Snapchat, I posted like a couple of weeks ago how I've been wanting to rant and just gist you all about my life and how friends don't show me shege. So this video is finally here and I'm ready to spill all the tea. So I suggest you go grab a friend, you go grab some popcorn, something to chew on and munch on, because this is about to be a ride. And honestly speaking, I feel like some of the people that I'm going to be talking about in this video will probably watch this video. So if you're watching and you don't know that you're going to be talked about, it's nice having you here, sweetheart. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about 5 different friends, but I grouped them into 4 classes. So the first type of friend is the friend that did not return energy. The second type of friend is the emotionally draining friend. The third friend is the famzal. We have 2 people under this group. And then the last but not the least is the unreliable friend. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and let's dive in. Let me spill the tea. Okay, so we are going to be giving these people certain nicknames because I really don't want to call anybody out. I don't want to mention anybody's name. This is not war. If you know me, you know that I love peace. So if you're being talked about here, just know that I'm not fighting with you. I don't have any beef with you, and I'm not calling you out to the world, literally. So yeah, so the first friend, let's call her Natasha. Yeah, let's call her Natasha. So I'm going to try to not be precise with my storytelling, because if you know me, you know that when I tell stories, I give receipts. Like, I give the dates, I give the time, I tell you if I went to school with the person, I tell you if I like to say things as they are. But I feel like in this video, I won't be doing any of that because I don't want people to track the person I'm talking about, the people I'm talking about. I really don't want nobody to start coming to my DMs after this video and be like, oh, but I thought you all were cool, this one, that one. And you guys might be like, oh, Keturah, but you're saying it with your chest. Say it with your chest fully now. I am saying it with my chest, but some of these people I won't talk about. Like, I still have some of them on my socials. You guys should not even bother about that. But yeah, the first person I'm going to be talking about is Natasha. So me and Natasha were actually really good friends. Like, this is somebody that I fucking don't cause, babes. This is someone that I literally loved. So this is someone that I literally cared about a lot. Like, I still do. If you know me, if you're friends with me, or if you watch me, you know that if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If you're my friend, I will do anything for you. I will post you. I will show you off. I will support your business. I will be there for you. Like, there's literally nothing that I wouldn't do for you. So these babes, I won't tell you guys if we went to school together or not. Like I said, I really don't want anybody to go and start tracking or whatnot. But we're friends. We're actually really close. And then this is someone that she was always a business type of girly. Yeah, basically. So she started business from an early age. She would learn certain things and then she would tell me as a friend. I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you don't need to ask for certain things. She didn't need to ask me to support her. I would post her back to back, post her business, patronize her, carry her business on my head. Even her Instagram, I was managing her account for her. That's to show you how much I actually cared about her, because you all know this social thing is literally for me. And apart from that, I can actually say that I was a good friend to her because I've been there for her. If it's to talk about your mental health, if it's to, do you understand? I was always there for her, used to make her happy. I remember days when, I think that time she was using like an Android phone. She wanted to do photo shoot, but she didn't have money, you know. Obviously, we're students, we're broke, myself, I don't get money. So we're like, oh, let's just find a place that would go to, and then I would use, my phone to take her pictures and stuff. I would give her my clothes, I would give her my jewelry. Not to brag, oh. I'm not saying all these things to brag and be like, oh, I'm always the big friend. No, I'm just explaining how deep and close the friendship was. So this is like things that I used to do for her randomly and stuff like that. She did like 2 businesses, that I know that I supported like greatly. She didn't have to ask or anything like that. So let's just fast forward to 2020. I think that's when I started my channel. So I started my channel. I honestly just started this channel as play play. Let me not lie. I started it as play play, and I started it because I wanted people to know me for something. Do you understand? I wanted people to know me as King Ketura, the YouTuber. Oh, she does YouTube. Yeah. Do you understand? That's why I started this channel specifically. So when I started my channel, obviously, I grew my channel out as a small YouTuber. It's not like, oh, I had one fan base that were like, no, I grew my channel out. So when I first started, I didn't have enough subscribers. I think I had like under 100 subscribers. So the first video I made, I sent it to everybody on my WhatsApp that time, and she was part of the people that I sent the broadcast thingy to. I didn't send it to everybody. Me, have always had ego. I didn't send it to everybody, but I chose specific people that I sent it to, and this babes was part of it. So I sent it to her. She posted the link. She posted it the first time. She posted it the second time, and I think she watched my video and she commented like once or twice. And then after that, that was literally the end. Because I can remember me sending my link constantly to people because I wanted awareness for my channel for like 3 months. Was it 3 months? It was probably like a month. Like I kept on sending. If I post a video, I'll quickly send to people. Do you understand? For like a month. So she was part of the people that I would send it to. So I noticed that I would send it to her. She won't reply. She won't post. It literally takes nothing to post my link. I'm your friend. I'm your guy. I'm your ride or die. I'm someone that I would literally do anything for you and you could count on. So I felt like it was just so weird that she wasn't posting my links. Do you understand? Like she wasn't posting me at all, babes. And it actually really hurt me a lot. Like I sat down and I thought about it. And I can remember that period of time. I literally cried because I was like, oh, so because I'm not popular. Because I felt like I needed to send my videos to people before they could actually watch me. It was last week. I was telling my friend that, that I don't even need to send I don't even send my link to anybody right now. It was even last week that my video posted in the middle of the night. Do you guys know that without me even posting the link, people watched that video? Like I already had like 31 views or something. So that's to tell you that levels, and I've grown in this shit. But back to my story time. So these babes wasn't posting me. Me, I'm a very genuine person. I felt like this YouTube thinking is not business. Do you understand? It's not business. You don't have to patronize me. You don't have to pay me 5,000 naira. All it takes is for you to just post the link. And that posting of the link will not cost you anything. Maybe the MB that it will cost you 0.0. Do you understand? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? The barest minimum. This babe didn't do it. Me, I'm a very intentional person and I take things to heart. I notice things little by little. That small thing that she didn't do, it might be like a small thing for her, like, oh, is it not just link? To me, it meant everything. And when I realized that she wasn't posting me and stuff, I stopped sending links to her. And I stopped, like, fucking with her the way I used to. I started detaching little by little from her. And you all might say, oh, Ketura, you should have spoken to her. Why didn't you tell her? I feel like, at that time, I was like, how old was I when I started my channel? I was probably like 17, 18. So at that time, I felt like, and I still feel the same way, I felt like there are certain things that you don't need to tell people. Do you understand? Like, it is automatic. It is on the paper. If you're my friend, you would want the best for me. If you're my friend, you would support me in everything I do. If you're my friend, you would tell me the truth. So I felt like me telling her that, oh, babes, you didn't do this thing, I expected you to, was basically me teaching her how to be a good friend. And I just felt like, nah, that was totally out of it. So I stopped fucking with these babes, and she knew my parents, she knew my house, she used to come to my house a lot, even at that period of time, because I was at school and everything, so I wasn't really able to see her as much as I used to, because she also went to a different school, so we became distant. So whenever she was on holidays, she would come to my house, because she used to come and give my mom something, because my mom really liked that. Yeah, my mom loves her, so she would come to my house, give my mom something. There was a particular time that I was even home, and she came to my house. I didn't even know that my friend was coming. She didn't even text me or tell me that, oh, randomly, that, oh, Ketura, I'm coming to your house, so are you at home? She didn't tell me. She didn't say anything. And I think that time she knew I was home, because I posted I was back from school. So I just saw in my house, it was awkward and stuff like that. So now when I thought about it, I just figured that, some people are just weird like that. And I didn't take it against her. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but I'm saying that she could have done better. Even till today, like till date, I still talk to these babes, but I never told her about this. I'm sure she doesn't even know that this is like the main thing why our friendship like drifted. I still talk to her. Oh. I still text her randomly. She still posted me on my convocation day, but I feel like, you know, the friendship is not going to be the way it was before. And you guys might be like, oh, Keturah, you're so petty. Yeah, let me be petty. So that's basically what happened with the friend who wasn't returning energy. I felt like she wasn't returning energy. I felt like it was just so weird. At the time when I needed her the most, like, bro, at a point, I even forgave her. Because one thing about me is that I forgive people, but I don't forget. Like, I will have it at the back of my mind, especially if we've not talked about it. If we've spoken about it, I'm calm. Like, I would literally forget. But if I've not spoken to you about it, it will still be at the back of my mind. I can't just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, she didn't post me, it's fine. Do you understand? Like, I can't forget that she didn't come true for me when I needed her to. Do you understand? So, yeah, so I still had it at the back of my mind, but something happened and I was just like, you know what? Let me just forgive her. So I forgave her and I started being the friend that I could be to her, not the friend she wanted me to be. So obviously we are grown now. She has a better phone. So she doesn't need me to come and start snapping her, but I'm saying that I feel like I still come true for her when she needed me to. So that's the end of the gist about the first friend, which is the friend that didn't return energy. So the second friend is the emotionally draining friend. Yo. So these babes, I actually met her. This one, I'm going to I'm going to give you guys the old gist. So some people will know who this person is, some people will not. But if you went to school with me, I feel like you probably know who this person is. So she went to the same university as I did. No more free shout out for that school. So I won't be mentioning obviously, but if you know, you know. So we actually started talking because we trauma bonded. The person that she dated, her ex, was my ex's friend, meaning her ex and my ex, they were friends, and the both of them, they were toxic. Like, they showed us shaggy. So we became friends based on that, because she was like, oh, I don't know, we just randomly started talking on Instagram, and she started gisting me about, oh, how the person she was with before acted to her, and how the relationship was messy, and how, her mental health was fogged, and how she needed an escape and stuff like that. And me too, I was like, oh, the person that I was also with also like did the same thing, and I needed a break. And from there we started making jest of the people that we were once like crazy about, and we now healed together. Are you guys getting my point? We healed together. Okay, so me and this girl, we became friends. Before I actually like became friends with her, people used to say bad things about her because we're all in the same school. I'm sure that herself, she don't hear my gist. Now so they talk I don't hear your gist now. So I heard things about her, but I'm the type of person that I won't judge you based on a rumor. It might be true, it might not be true. There might be slight pieces of truth in that rumor, but I will never judge somebody because they said, or they said she said. Do you understand? So I heard things about her, but I didn't mind. I was like, let me get to know this person to know if, these people are actually shitting themselves or not. So we got talking, and then from the onset, I already knew that this babes was a red flag. I noticed that she had a very terrible mental health. And at that time, my mental health was also shitty. Like, I had just left a toxic relationship like her. So I also needed somebody to be my mom. But I took all the blame. Like, I took all the troubles, all the pressure on myself, and I was like murdering her. So the first red flag was the fact that she wasn't like, how will I put it? She was so used to me being the bigger person, and I felt like it wasn't supposed to be so. Even if I always want to be the bigger person, they tell me, say, make I rest. Like, tell me, Keturah, rest. Today, let me take care of you. So yeah, she was like that, and it was weird because there were so many times that, you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that there were times when my mental health was fogged. Like, now I can come here, stay proudly, talk to y'all. I tell y'all, don't settle, be that bitch, you're worth it. Baby, there was time when I was settling as hell, and I'm not even going to deny it because these experiences have shaped me. I'm not ashamed of it. I used to settle. I was a pick-me girl. My mental health was fogged. I used to cry because of boys, literally. But yeah, so at that time, my mental health was fogged. So these babes, she always needed a resting shoulder. That was the number one red flag. So, random days would come. She would tell me, oh, she's not good. It was always something with her. Do you understand? It was always something with her, And me, at that time, I was still self-harming. Yes, I used to call myself. I've said it like so many times on my channel, so it should not be a shock to you guys. I don't do it anymore, though. I'm clean. I'm like a year clean. I'm like 2 years clean, so I don't be self-harming anymore. But at that time, I used to cut myself. So, she also used to cut herself. So, she would just call me, oh, I just cut myself. I feel like cutting myself. She'll cry. I'll talk to her. I'll make her feel better. Do you understand? Because I'm your friend. And I feel like friends should do that. So, another thing that I noticed about her was she was weird in a certain way. In a way, like, she would literally use me as a profile picture. She would use me as a wallpaper. All those serene that you're showing somebody off. Like, you want people to know that this is your friend, this is your friend. Do you understand? That was things that she was doing. But like the bare minimum, she wouldn't do it. For example, if you're ghosting on social media, tell me as your friend. Obviously, I'll be worried about you. Sometimes she would not reply my messages on time. I'll be the one to double text. Sometimes she won't tell me things going on in her life. Only when she wants to trauma dump, she will not come. Okay, Tura. Oh, I even saw this. But do you understand? And I was like, nah. So there were times when I told her that, see, I'm heavy on communication. I've always been and I will always be. Communicate to me. Tell me what's up with you. She'll be like, oh, but I'm a good friend. I love you. She was a manipulator. I love you. I told my parents about you. I told my mom about you. I used you as my DP. All my other friends knows you. They're even jealous of us or more. I'm like, bro, all this whole posting, I don't need them. You don't have to post me. You don't have to use me as your wallpaper. If you're doing the barest minimum, if you're treating me right, I don't mind. Do you understand? I don't mind. She'll say all those things and she'll gaslight me. I'll be like, oh, okay, this girl really likes me. She pinned me. I'm the only one that is pinned. She's me as a wallpaper. I'll start feeling important. They lulu, they play. So she would still not communicate as she was supposed to, but we were finding a way to juggle along with it. There were tons of time when I wanted to actually cut off this girl because I felt like she was now using her trauma to affect me. Do you get? Because some days she won't even ask me how I was. She would just come and, because I can remember there was a time that she was telling me about, how, her parents were always having issues and stuff. And little did she know that night, I literally cried because my parents were also like having troubles. Like, they were fighting. And like me, I hate it when people fight. Like, I literally hate it when people raise their voices. So she was telling me about her own wahala, that, this one, that one, her parents, this and that. She didn't even ask, hope you're fine. What's happening at your house? Do you understand? And that day, I just cried. I was like, nah, I deserve better. Do you understand? I couldn't tell her because I'm like, don't let me hurt to this babe's wahala. But she didn't mind. Best in thoughtfulness, King K. She didn't mind. So, the friendship was going like that. Me, I was seeing red flags. And another thing is that I feel like most of the friends that are falling out with, they were not genuine in the sense that, like, these people started calling me their besties first. That's why my main best friend right now, Chabel, I don't even know who started calling who best friend. We came to an agreement. This particular babies I'm talking about, oh my gosh, I didn't give her a name. Let's call her Shavonte. So Shavonte is the baby that I'm saying that, she's a manipulator and she's emotionally draining. Yes, Shavonte. So this Shavonte, she just started calling me best friend all of a sudden. And me, it takes a while for me to actually completely trust you. Like, I could be your bigger person, I could be your backbone, your stone, whatever, but do I feel like you are actually my friend? That's a good question. So it took a while for me to actually accept her, but I won't lie, I really like this babe. I loved her. So all of a sudden, she started calling me best friend. After a while, I went along with it. Bestie. I didn't mind. We even got like a cute pendant. One love. I don't throw away the necklace. We got that cute little shaped necklace and stuff. So I have discerning spirit, and I know when someone is not good for me. So at that time, I knew that she wasn't good for me. That was after I started noticing some things, and I was like, she's not good for my mental health. So I tried cutting her off. And another thing is that if she knows that you want to cut her off, guy, she would spam. Like, she would text you, she will call you. Hey, like, say I thief. Jesus. There was one time I told her, I was like, I don't want to be friends again. This babe called me like 20 times. She was texting me on iMessage. I will kill myself. Don't do this to me, guy. Toxicity in friendship is real, I swear. She was like, she will kill herself. I should text her back. She will cut herself. She's with a knife. She can't live without me. And hey, I had to be begging her, please don't kill yourself. I'm here, Shavonte. I'm here. I love you. Jesus. So every time I tried to leave, she would always use that old drama to hold me down. So 400 level, I was trying to get rid of her. as much as possible. And like I wanted to make my 400 level like very, very stress free for me, drama free as much as stress free. So I went to school and stuff like that. And this babe, she had another thing is that she was still in contact with friends from the past. She was still in contact with her friends from the past that were toxic to her. Like they kept on hurting her repeatedly, and she was still friends with them. I mean, I kept on telling her, these people are not good for you, babes. Cut them off. They hurt you so much. Do you understand? Cut them off. She was like, oh, she'll cut them off. She's just attached. Me, I won't force you to do what you don't want to do, but I will advise you as your friend. So I told her to let them go. She didn't let them go. So we resumed school. My best friend right now, Chabel, was my roommate. So we me and Chabel were like the first to get to that room that we stayed in. So she resumed to school late. She likes resuming late to school. So she resumed late, and I remember the day she called me because before we actually resumed school, we made plans that we're supposed to stay in the same room together. But me, personally, I won't cut off. Why would I want to stay in the same room with you? So, that's how one day I came from class, or maybe I don't even know. I saw her in the room. I was like, gosh, the person that I'm trying to, you know, avoid is now my roommate. Apparently, she asked people around for my room number and they gave it to her. I don't know why I did popular, because to say I be low key person now, say nobody know me. She for now find my room number. Do you get? So she became my bunkie. The way I'm giving you guys this just precisely, I feel like people that know will know. And honestly, I don't care because I'm not degrading anybody here. I'm not insulting her. I'm just giving you guys my experience, my story, what happened to me. So this babe became my roommate. So I'm not even going to lie, she's a very fun person to be around. Like her energy is contagious. If you're with her, you will laugh. Like she's funny, you feel good, and she genuinely cares about people. It's just those little toxic traits that I wasn't fancying at all. So being a roommate, living with somebody is different from being online friends or talking 24/7 on the phone. So being a roommate, I noticed like different things about her too. And like at a point I was irritated because I'm like, is this the person I actually became friends with? Do you get? It was weird. So, those are other friends that were bad to her. She didn't cut them off, even to the point where she was bringing those ones to our room. She was bringing those ones to our room. And I realized that she was actually gossiping about me. Like she was saying shit about me behind my back. And like that was where I now had to draw the line because, like, even while we're in school, she would do things that I didn't like. But like she would hang out with people that I didn't like. But I'm like, you know what? I was like, I was going to cut these babes off after school. So for now, if there's one thing that God blessed me with in my final year, is perseverance and patience. You guys, I put up with a lot of things. I literally put up with a lot of BS in my final year. Literally. My best friend can testify, Chabel. It was literally me and her with Sarah against the world. Like literally. So I told God, I said, God, please give me patience. Like so many things that she would do, I won't even talk. Do you understand? I won't even talk. I'll be on my bed. I would have blocked my ears with my pods. I would listen to music. Sometimes I would cry. Final year was a lot for me. You all already know that. So Kesha doing a lot. She brings her friends to the room. Those ones will be disturbing us. There was even one day that she brought one girl to the room. This babes was like one of the people that offended her. And I told her to cut off. She brought the girl to the room to the point where this babes was now disrespecting me and my roommates in the room. Like she was shouting. And me, if you know me, I don't like to have confrontational nonsense with people. Like I won't let it get to that point when you are shouting on me and insulting me. But if it reaches that point, fine. I can stand up for myself. Literally. It's not to have mouth. But me, I've never gotten into a physical fight, and I just know when to draw the line with people. So before you start shouting on me, I'll probably just walk out on you. That's how real I am. And I don't take nonsense. Let's talk. Let's argue while making sense. Don't shout on me and expect me to be. Do you understand? So this babe, this our other friend, came to our room and was shouting. Do you understand? Being so awkward, and she was now making mouth. Who are you? This one down. The same girl that she was fancying me. I can remember my 2022 birthday when I was 20. She posted me. I didn't even know this girl from anywhere. Was fancying me. The same person that was fancying me was now in my room talking back at me. She didn't even have the problem with me. It was my best friend, actually, Chabel. Chabel was on a call with somebody, and then she told this babe that, oh, you're making noise. Can you please reduce it? And then the babe was like angry. Why will you tell me to shut up? And it's like, you're not even, do you understand? You're not even in your room. This is somebody else's room. At least make it make sense. And she was shouting. So me, I had to step in because nobody was trying to defend my best friend. Even the babes that they came to see, the Shavonte, she wasn't putting out saying that, oh, my friend, oh, sorry, oh, but at least this is my room. Do you understand? So me, I had to stand up for my friend. I said, see, this is not your room. You have no right to speak. Do you understand? You literally have no right to speak. So shut the hell up. She was talking back. She was like, oh, this one, that one, who are you? She started insulting my best friend that, oh, Her lips are ugly. And if you see this girl, so don't let me talk. God, don't let me talk too much. This babe, she's not even the one that is supposed to be insulting another person at all. So literally, she said a lot. My best friend was like, why are you trying to degrade me physically? I'm telling you to not make noise. You have already escalated the matter. See, let me tell you guys something. This is how you can know people that are mature. If you're having an argument with somebody and they start insulting you out of the argument, just know that that person, something is wrong with them. Because how am I telling you not to do something and you're already insulting my body? You're insulting the way I look. You understand? So that was wrong. So this is my Shavonte friend. She was trying to calm everybody down. She was like, calm down, this one, that one. Me, I'm like, tell your friend to leave the room. Get her. She was like, oh, the friend was like, oh, she's not leaving the room. We should chase her. She's staying in the room. My bestie was like, this is not your room. If you like, stay here till October 1st, you will still go back to your room. Do you understand? My best friend was like, now me be landlord. I paid for room. You have your own room that you paid for. I paid for this room. So if you like, sit down on the floor and shout, oh, you still leave this room. Do you understand? So this my Shavonte friend. I also noticed that she gossips about people. Like she gossips about people, but she can't confront you. And it's not like you have to confront people and shout, but just say what is wrong when it's wrong. She didn't talk to her friend or anything. It was now when the friend now left the room, she now went to go and meet her, that she told her that, oh, that what she did was wrong. That her friend was now, because she told her, she was like, her friend now told her that she's a fake friend, that she was supposed to defend her in front of us. I'm like, defend from us? You're the wrong one. You came to another person's room and you're shouting like a vampire. Do you get? So she was like, oh, that one was calling her a fake friend, this one down. That Matasha went like that. But I'm telling you guys an extra story to it because I wanted you guys to know the things that she was doing to piss me off. This is the same person that I told her, stay away from this person. This person is dramatic. She's a drama queen. And at that point, I wanted peace in my 400 level. I wanted peace in my life, in my room, in my class. You understand? I didn't want drama at all. She was bringing drama to me. So you guys could understand why I was actually pissed. And I was like, I really wish this babes was in my roommate. You understand? We had good days. We'll talk. She'll be on my bed most days because her bed was up. She'll be on my bed. Do you understand? Those days were good. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about her. Maybe I misunderstood her. Maybe, I'll be start having maybe thoughts. Because another thing about me is that I will give you chances after chances. If you know me, you know that me, before I finally cut you off, I would have given you like 10 chances. So at that period of time, I kept on giving her chances. I was like, okay, maybe, maybe. But every time I had a maybe, she would now show me why I needed to cut her off. So, it was just a whole lot of toxic and manipulative shit. And I was like, God, I can't deal. I can't deal, man. So to cut the long story short, we now left school. We left school after Thanksgiving. I came back home. I was like the most happiest person ever. Bruh, before we left school, me and her and like my other friends were talking about how we cut people off. And me, I was like the long list that my scissors is big. I'm gonna and I wasn't kidding, because Jesus, people in that school showed me shege. So when we got home, the first thing I did was I deleted her number. Me, I love deleting people's number. I will not block you. I deleted her number. So she noticed because she started texting me. I won't reply because obviously I'm trying to cut you off. So she texted me one time. She was like, oh, I'm part of the people that she wanted to cut off. She didn't know, but she actually really likes me and she's good at composing like messages, that she really loves me, but if that's what I want to do, is fine. I didn't reply. I just left. I was like, I'm done. Like, because she really had me up to my throat. And I feel like the point where I actually added up to this place was when I heard that she was gossiping about me, because but you're all up in my face, posting me as your DP, doing Keturah is my best friend, but you're still gossiping about me. Yeah, even though the friendship was bad, there were also some good things in it. She was a very supportive friend. My writings, anytime I sent my writings to her, the way she would hype me up, my God, she was so good at hyping me up. What other thing was she good at? She was good at communicating and she used to listen to me too. The friendship wasn't 100% bad, honestly. The friendship wasn't 100% bad, but I feel like it was toxic, and like unhealthy friendships are not my thing anymore. It was draining me, and I kept on telling her the same thing over and over again. I kept on telling her, communicate better. I told her, I don't want to be friends with you if you're still friends with this person. That's all about the emotionally draining friend. She was like an energy vampire. She literally sucked my mental health, sucked my pace. But I still wish her the best. I still prayed for her last week. That's one thing about me. I don't hate on people. Like, I still fucking love her. I want to see her win. I want the best for her, but literally not on my table. So I honestly wish her the best, and I don't know if the friendship could have gone the other way around, because she was just so draining for me. So the next group is the Famzas. This one. So we have two people under this list. So the first person will call her Audrey, and the second person will call her shit, what name should I use? We'll call her um JC. So JC and Audrey. Don't worry, they are not related in any way. They are just two people under this category. So let me start with Audrey. So Audrey, I will not give you guys the backstory because I feel like people might go and back. Y'all. But yeah, me and Audrey were good friends and everything. So Audrey was actually a very good person to me, and she was someone that when I needed her, she was there for me. That's just, this Audrey story is very short, like it's not long. So I invited Audrey for my party, for my birthday party, the last one. If you like, go and be checking videos and saying is this one, is not this one, and you sabi. So I invited Audrey for my birthday party because Audrey was like one of the few people that actually came through for me when I needed her to come through. So I'm like, I need these babes to come to my party. I wanted her to come and celebrate with me, literally. So, you people, I don't know if I've said this thing before, but like being a sister of somebody who people love, who is like a celebrity, who is like popular, I'm not going to say it's draining. I'm going to say it has its own negative side and positive side. Obviously, the positive side, everybody knows me, Keturah, Tayobi's sister. She's popping, like she looks like her sister. I love their relationship. She's a baddie. She's thick like her sister. This one, that one. But the negative side, number one, people compare us. Number two, people want to be close with me because of her. So it's like they don't even know me. They don't even want to know me. They don't even give a fuck about me. They just want me because I am Tayo's sister. And, at the beginning of my life, this shit used to piss me off so much that I used to be sad about it. But getting to the stage when I started developing my God complex and my ego, I told myself, Keturah, you're that shit. Yes, Tayobi is popping. She's the shit too. She's a baddie. But baby girl, I'm also a baddie. Do you understand? And in my life, I am the main character. In her life, she's the main character. In my life, I'm the main character. Do you understand? Be fucking for real. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. So, this is my Audrey friend. I did not know that she was part of these people that were... I knew that she liked my sister, obviously. I mean, she was a fan. To cut the long story short, I invited these babes for my party. So when she came for my party, one thing about God is like, when he says this person's story is over in your life, it's over, he will show you. Like, God is not a God of corner. Neither is he a God of small signs. Like, God will show you big. My God is great. God will show you like this, kokoroko. Like, no corner with God. It's you that is now deluding yourself and saying, God, this is not red flag, it's purple flag. That's your own business. And if you can't see right, but God will show you precisely. So on my birthday, this babe said acting in a funny way. Number one, she dey form accent. She dey form accent. I say, oh, Ibola Tirele, Kilagbe. She was forming accent. I say, okay, she was doing too much. Let me to form my own accent. Not be only you sabi form. She was doing too much. I was noticing, like I said, I have this discerning spirit in me. God has blessed me. I was like, something is wrong somewhere. So this babe was being weird. She was doing gummy to my sister. She was shy, I'm like, okay, no wala. Maybe they watch her. I noticed that she was shy being all over my sister. And me, one thing about me is that I do not like engaging myself with famzas. Like, see, you can like a person, you can, be all about the person and stuff, but like, don't embarrass yourself. Do you understand? I cannot be friends with somebody that embarrasses herself. They asked her to say something about me. What she said was just off. I was like, what's this babe saying? So a whole lot of things happened that night. Like, I was even like, I had to do a big self-reflection. Like, if these are the people that I'm keeping around me and calling friends, I probably need to just cut them all off. So the major thing that made me cut off this person, because this person I'm talking about, I don't talk to her anymore. I don't talk to her anymore. So the next day, obviously, I was checking people's story and stuff. And guess what? Me, King Keturah, I invited you to my birthday party. And the only video that you posted from that day was a video with my sister. You people, I don't want to hear it. I'm petty. It's giving famza. Let's not lie. She didn't even post me. She didn't even post herself alone. She didn't even post about the party. There were so many activities that went on that party. Even if it's just a picture of my nails. Do you understand? Show that you came out for me. You were happy for me. No. She posted just a video with my sister. When I saw it, I was crazy angry. I was mad. Like I was like, and me, one thing about me is that don't play with my fucking ego. Like this ego was built from being a people's pleaser, from being a pick me girl. When I saw that she did that, I just deleted her number. I did not even me. I'm very very straight. Like I'm a very straightforward person. I will not do that to you. Imagine me coming to your party. Even if I meet Wizkid at your party, if I want to post Wizkid, I will post Wizkid. But my friend, I will post you first. I will hype you. Do you understand? I will be like I came for you, not for Wizkid. Do you understand? So I'm like, return energy. Like be for real. What are you saying? What I will not do to you, you are not doing it to me. So basically, what I did was I literally just cut off these babes. So she noticed that I cut her off, but she noticed that I deleted her number. So she texted me on WhatsApp. She was like, "Oh, how am I?" She wanted to check up on me. I was like, "Da da 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 da. I'm fine. It's good to hear from you." Cause me, I will talk to you normally. I'll talk to you normally. It's not like I hate you. I don't hate you, but you've done what you've done. You've shown me who you are, and me say I feel show you who I be. Say I be silent. I be silent. So she texted me. So she was like, "Oh, that she noticed that I don't have a DP." I told her, I said, "Oh, I don't have a DP." Because what do you want to hear? I don't have a DP. So she was like, "Oh, okay. That should take care." And I said, "Oh, take care too, my love." That was it. She never texted me again. I never texted her again. Because I felt so disrespected. And I felt like I shouldn't have to tell you. This is still on things that somebody shouldn't have to tell you. Do you understand? Because if you're hungry, did they tell you before you go and eat? If you wake up and you're going out, did they tell you before you go and have your bath? Do you understand? There are things that are law. Like I don't know who you all have been friends with that, but there are things that are law. So the next person we're going to be talking about, we'll call her JC. That's the name I called her here, JC. So JC, how will I even start this JC story? Because it's on long. We started talking on Snapchat, and she's one of those friends that she started calling me bestie first too. She started calling me bestie first, and like I said before, I feel like I was very accessible because you see everybody that say they want to be my friend I must be friends with. Now I'm just drawing boundaries. I'm even being so heavy on my mental health and my peace of mind that you can't even be friends with me just because. You understand? Like it takes more than just being a fine girl. It takes more than wanting to be my friend to actually be my friend. Like I have standards now, and everyone should. It's not like, oh, I'm proud or I think no. You should also have standards. You can't just let anybody be your friend. Are you kidding? So this girl, she was actually very nice. She's a sweetheart. She spends on her friend. Like she shows you off. She's there for you. She's a good person, literally. So me and her, we started doing bestie love. The amount of besties I've had, we started doing bestie love. So I noticed that she liked my sister. We used to have problem in our friendship in the sense that there were period of times where we would not talk at all. Like she won't talk to me, I won't talk to her. But every time we go through that period of break, she would come back to me or I'll go back to her. We shall find a way to sort it out and talk. So that's how it has been for years. So basically, it was last year. Yes, this one is very recent. This is somebody that I literally cut off like in January. I won't even lie. So last year, I started noticing some kind things in regards to my sister. Because this is the same person that I just randomly, and I tell her that people are weird. Come and see the messages I'm getting. People are like all over my sister and wanting to be friends because of my sister and stuff like that. And she's always laughing that I want farms as they want to be friends with Keturah because of Tayo. That kind of parole. Like this one that I tell that, oh, I'm not comfortable with this. That do you understand? I want to also be stable. Like I want to be known out of my sister's name. Do you understand? I do be ranting a lot to my friends. So she knew that people they've been one try to, use corner and be friends with me because of my sister, not because they genuinely like me. She used to like be like, oh, don't mind them, Joe. Like she was always hyping me, you're a star, my girl, you're that girl. Do you understand? Telling me that, oh, I should just keep pushing and I should not mind all those ones that are being weirdos. Person wake up, person weirdo, don't become the weirder or the weirdest. Oh yeah, now, so I started noticed that there was a period of time that we're talking about this girl wasn't posting me. I know her snap handle. So I think the first thing I noticed was how frequently she used to comment on my sister's post. Like I said, she had my sister on Snapchat. My sister is her friend on Snapchat. You know when you reply to someone's story, they can reply to your story on their public story. So it's like even if you're my friend and you reply to me on Snapchat, I can post your reply on like a public way that everybody would see it. So I noticed that In a week, my sister was replying to her like 3 times. Hey, wetin dey happen? You're posting my sister more than you're even posting me. Boy, na fan love. I know too vex until and I realized that she was keeping strict with my sister. Huh? Huh? Like the same thing she's sending to me, she's sending my sister. Huh? He's giving the the Akiola family friend. It's no longer Keturah's friend or Keturah's best friend. And I'm like, no, there are boundaries with the way you do things. Like it's weird. Like it's so freaking weird. So something that happened. I'm not going to say what happened, but like it now made my sister to be like to be more accessible to her. You get, my sister would always text her, check up on her, how she's doing, this one, that one, you know. So I don't even know. My sister was also keeping strict with her. And me, when I found out, I was angry at my sister. Let me know, like, why are you keeping strict with my friend? Do you understand? I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's weird for me. Because me, I can't keep strict with any of my sister's friends. Like, the friends that I'm keeping strict with, just know that that person is like a family friend. Do you understand? It's like a family friend that has hung out with me like a couple of times before. Do you understand? So it was not sitting right to me. I should even see my sister before, maybe once. I want to be doing gum body. It was not sitting right with me at all. And I can remember scolding my sister. I said, "See, Tayo, cut strict with these babes. I don't like it. I don't like it." Me and Tayo, we have grown-ass conversations, but I don't like telling people what to do. Like, as much as I'm your sister, even if I'm your girlfriend, I will not tell you that. Do you understand? I won't force you. If you love me, you will do it. Do you understand? So before I even told Tayo, it was weird for me because I'm like, make it no be like say I did the takes for my elder sister, wait till she go do and wait till she no go do. But the thing they pay me, so I had to tell her, I said, see, I don't like the fact that you're keeping strict with my friend. Do you understand? It's weird. Cut it off. So she cut the strict off. So this JC girl, actually I was noticing that she was looking like Tayo being fan page. It wasn't looking like she was all about me anymore. And I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you need to be all about them. You're not my sister's friend, you're my friend. So she was still sending streaks to my sister. There was even a time, this babe, me and her, we've not seen in a while though. She was texting my sister, oh, I can't wait for me to be outside again so we can hang together. I'm like, me where be this babe friend? She never texts me, say, oh, Keturah, I can't wait, so we can hang out. You're telling my sister. Mind you, during this period of time, it's not like this babe was not texting me. She was texting me. We're talking randomly. Yeah. Because there was even a time that I went to school, so I wasn't really able to be there for her when she needed me. Because me, if I was going through my school, I was going through my school problem, please. I had a lot to deal with, so I couldn't be there for her because I had my own problem. Do you understand? So she now noticed that, I was being distant. So one particular day, she said she watched my YouTube. Because she watches my YouTube. So she told me, she was like, she watched my YouTube that I said, oh, I have just 3 friends, that she's sure that she's not part of those friends, that she feels like we're not as close as before, I don't tell her things anymore, that what's up, what happened that day when she said it. Because I've been wanting to tell her about this whole thing, about what I've been feeling. I'm like, if I tell these babes now, how will I talk to her? And again, I'm blunt. Is it that I say the truth or I don't say it at all? So I didn't want to hurt her or make her feel angry or anything at all. So I was like holding it. I was like, oh, maybe when I see her in person, we'll talk about it in person. Do you understand? So I finally got to see her in person. We talked, but I was not able to tell her, what I felt because we were catching up and like it's weird. I didn't want to ruin the moment. So she texted me the day after we met or like some days after that, oh, she watched my vlog and she's not happy, that what's up. And I told her that, you know what, I actually have something that I need to tell you, but I don't know how you take it. So I was busy that day. I told her that if I'm done with what I'm doing, I will text you. So I sent her a voice note. I explained everything to her. I said, I don't like how you're acting. Like, you're being a famza. I told her straightforward. You're being a famza. You're always replying to my sister's story. You even post her. You even keep strict with her. I said it's weird, babes. Like, are you not seeing that it's weird? I won't do this to you. So the way she replied to me, some people, the way they respond to you matters. Because to be honest, the way I laid it down, I wasn't rude about it. I did not insult her. I did not insult her and say, I didn't shout on her. I just told her this is how I felt. I made my point clear. You understand? I didn't try to sugarcoat it either. I made my point clear. So she responded to me. She's like, oh, that is not like that though. That Tayo was there for her the period of time when she needed Tayo to be there for her. That so she feels grateful to her. I said, that's fine. That's fair. She was like, oh, that even her and Tayo, they don't talk about anything. They always talk about me. That one I like. I'm like, see, I'm not comfortable with the old tricks and stuff. Do you understand? I told her. I didn't tell her that she should cut strict off. Like I said, I won't tell you to do certain things. But if you know, you understand, you will do it. She was like, oh, that she doesn't want to lose this friendship with me. That we've been friends for a while. And yes, we've been friends since like 2021. That we've been friends for a while. That I should learn to communicate my feelings to her. That I should not hide anything from her. That she's my ride or die. So she was being so respectful to me, and she made me feel like I was human. I love being seen. If you want me to fuck with you, see me. See me for who I am. Like, see me beyond just my physical. See me how I want to be seen. So I forgave her. We had the conversation, and I was cool with it. I don't know, but I think maybe she was still sending streaks to my sister. My sister now mistakenly sent her streak one time. They now continue the streak because I told my sister to end the streak with her. So they were still keeping strict. So I told my sister that, oh, I've spoken to her about it and she was cool about it, but I don't want you guys to be keeping streaks anymore. So Tayo told me, she was like, oh, that my friend texted her that she was like, is it because of Ketura that you are not keeping streaks with me? So when she told me that this babe still went back, I don't know. I just got so pissed. And I'm like, I came to you. I laid down all my worries. I spoke to you as a friend. You apologized. We were on a playing ground. You now still went back to my sister to ask her if she's not sending you snaps anymore because Ketura said so. Like, are you guys seeing this thing? It's fucking disrespectful. I don't want to know. It's disrespectful and it's weird. What kind of person does that? If I was her and I saw that, oh, the streaks was dying, I will not say anything. I will let it die. For peace to reign, for my friend to be good. Do you understand? If I still want to be famsy and I still want to be low-key, I can do that. But that streaks, at least to die. Even if it's for 1 month, I will pretend. Even if it's for 1 month, I will pretend. This babe say no. She texted my sister. I don't even know the response that my sister gave her, but I was pissed when I heard it. And I was like, nah, I gave you first chance, second chance, third chance. After that, I didn't talk to her. She kept on texting me. I did not reply. So one particular day, she was like, oh, that it's obvious that I don't want to be friends with her anymore. She wrote a lot. I did not still reply because I was done. One thing about me is when I'm done, I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. So basically, she now like removed me everywhere, and I saw. So this girl unfollowed me from everywhere. She didn't remove me from following her, and I just unfollowed her too because I was done. I made my points clear, and you still went on to do what you want to do. So it's obvious that she did not rate me, and she never was genuine about me or our friendship. I even recently found out that she still sends snaps to my sister, and she still talks to my sister. Everybody can do what they want to do and make their choices. So, I just feel like it's weird. She's probably like, oh, I can't have you, Ketura. At least don't let me miss out on Tayobi. Mama, my dear, life is good. Me, I have peace in my life right now. I have good friends that place me above anybody else. I have friends that rate me not because I'm anybody's sister. I have friends that are with me not because of what they want to get from me or my sister. So yeah, basically that's what happened with her. So the last group of friends, the last person that I want to talk about is the unreliable friend. You guys, I need to just be very fast with this because my phone is literally about to die. So this friend, we've been friends for a while, but she did something. Like, the first thing she did that I noticed was, okay, so there was a time that I had this boyfriend I was dating, because at that time she was like one of my closest friends. We're like tight. If you see me, you see her. So my boyfriend was like, oh, that give me one of your friends' number that, if I'm not getting across to you, because in school the network is bad. If I'm not getting across to you, at least I can call her. She'll tell me where you are, or she'll go to your hostel for me and stuff like that. I gave him this my friend's number. Let's call her Justin. So one particular time, me and my boyfriend, my ex, sorry, why am I calling boyfriend? My ex is my ex now, but my boyfriend then we're having issues. So my boyfriend was now talking to Justin, like telling that kind of wala that you are putting somebody's friend in between, the person should be the judge. My boyfriend was gisting Justin about what happened because me, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to date you anymore. You're toxic. Get out of my life. So my boyfriend was gisting Justin about the OP. So Justin was like middle woman. She was the one coming to tell me that, oh, forgive him now. He didn't know now. He's saying this, he's saying that. But me as Justin's friends, obviously I was giving Justin all the gist and telling Justin that he will not tell you that I did this. So do you understand? Because that's my own girl, that's my baby. So there was now a point where I told Justin that, see, delete this boy's number because I don't want him to keep disturbing you. And as much as I don't want him to keep disturbing you, I also don't want you to disturb me because of him. If he comes to you and say, oh, he wants to talk to me, tell him that I'm not interested. Block him. That's what I told. I was like, block his number because I know this person is very persistent. He will keep texting you. And at that point, I was like, I'm done with this boy. So I'm like, block him. So when I told her that she should block my boyfriend, then do you know what she said? She was like, oh, that she cannot block him. Oh, that I didn't do anything to her. She cannot block him. Yeah? When she said that, I want crazy. I said, huh? The reason why you are talking to my boyfriend is because of me. Of me, not because of anything. So don't even be delusional. Eh? I was angry. I said, oh, yeah, no, wala. So me and that my boyfriend, we now settled. We settled. Obviously, you don't be putting your mouth in couples fight. So we settled. So he was now gisting me randomly. He now said, oh, that how is Justin? Or that Justin is sick. Because after that day, I told her that she should block him. She didn't really talk to me again. Maybe she was pissed. I don't know. So my babes was like, that your friend said she's sick. She has typhoid. How is she doing? I was like, huh? So you're still talking to my friend and she told you that she's sick, but she didn't tell me that she's sick. I was mad angry. I went to her DM. I said, excuse me, what kind of game are you playing? Me as your friend, you didn't tell me that you're sick. You're telling my boyfriend that you're sick. I'm like, what are you doing, abeg? Like, you don't do things like this. I told her, oh, I changed it for her. Because like, oh, what do I mean? Am I saying that she's moving to my boyfriend? That it's not like that though. That this one, I know that she doesn't move that way. I said, sis, you're being a weirdo right now. And this is something that I can never do to you. This is something that I can never do to you. This girl's boyfriend, before I started following the boy on Instagram, it was until something happened to her phone. That was until I started following him back. And it's because I am so big on boundaries. That's why I don't joke with friendships. And I'm like, if I'm not getting what I deserve, I will leave you. Because, bro, I literally give you the freaking ass good friendship. There was boundary. You will never see me go and text her boyfriend and say, oh, do you understand? Like, it can never happen. For what reason? Why am I trying to be friends with your boyfriend? Do you understand? She just said, oh, she's sorry. This one, that one. But me, I told my boyfriend, I said, see, me, I won't tell her that she should delete your number. You block her. You understand? It goes both ways. You say, or Daniel, block her. He blocked her and stuff like that. So that was it. I forgave her. Like I said, I'm a very forgiving person. I forgive her. You know, another P happened that I won't talk about. I forgive her. Like I said, I keep giving people chances. That's just one thing about me. So during project time in school, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot in my department. Everybody was unsettled. Everybody was unshaking. Everybody was trying to do their stuff and just get out. So we work with Ega. That's what we use for our plates and stuff. So my Ega that I bought, I think I bought it like 35k. Because project time we spent a lot of money. Someone stole it. That day, I was like, someone stole my Ega and I was having a bad day. So I asked her to borrow me something. Was it inoculating loop I asked her for? Inoculating loop. That's what I asked her for. So that day, I didn't even know why I kept it. Obviously, you have to be careful about your things. But I'm your friend. I had a very shitty day. Inoculating loop, how much do they sell it? I don't even think it's up to 5,000. Okay, let's say it's not up to 10k. Do you understand? It's something that is small compared to the Ega that I misplaced. Ega that was like 35,000, 70k. Ega is expensive. So the next day, she came to ask me for her inoculating loop and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I shall give her one. She was like, oh, that this is not a loophole. She's like, this is not my loophole. I'm like, this is your loop now. She said, oh no, that is not a loop, that she can't collect it. I said, okay. So the person that gets us materials in school, I now went to go and meet him because I asked him to buy me inoculating loop because I didn't have. So he gave me the new one and now gave it to her. I said, oh yeah, take this, is new, you can have it. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Me, I don't mind because first of all, I know they chop inoculating loop. I know they carry them to my father's house. Now for practical. And when I'm done with school, that's it. So another time again, I borrowed something from her. I think it was, what's this thing called? Foil paper from her. So since that inoculating loop time, I was now very conscious about her stuff because I don't want problem. So I borrowed foil from her. So I shall look to my right. I saw that her foil paper was not there again. So she took it without telling me that she took it. I was panicking. I was worried. And that was the day I was like, I don't think I need to be friends with this person again. We are all under pressure. You are not putting me on additional pressure that I'm borrowing my friend. Do you understand? Even if it's something you misplace, it's something that you can easily replace or I can replace it for you. Not that, oh, I will not be having panic attack. Oh, voila. Do you understand? It was not giving. So I told myself that, calm down, Keturah. You're not even done with your project. Calm down. So she was with it. I was like, oh, I thought someone took it. I was worried. I was scared. She was like, oh, no, that they didn't take it. That, she was one that used it. I said, oh, no problem. Just take your stuff. Another day, I now borrowed spatula from her. I borrowed the spatula. So I think I returned it the next day. When I gave it to her, that day I was also having a very hectic day. Like, if you see me during project time, you will not even recognize me. It was a lot. I was a lot. I gave her a spatula. I was like, oh, you can have your spatula. She did like this. Mind you, spatula is like, I don't think spatula is up to 3,000. She was like, oh, this is not my spatula. Oh, I was like, I said, it's not your spatula, okay? She was like, yes, it's not my spatula. I said, What is spatula now? You can use it. She was like, no, she can't use it though. I should take. I said, what else used to do? Will I drink it? She was like, she can't collect it though. This is not a spatula. God. That day I was pissed. I was like, hold up a minute. I'm so real as even if a stranger should misplace my tape or my foil paper, even if I'm pissed, I will let it go. Not to talk of a friend that is close to me. When she did that, and I said, no, something is wrong with these babes. Asha went to go and look for a spatula for her new one. Asha gave her. And you guys can remember that this is somebody that I literally gave her a new inoculating loop. She could have literally just left it for me that one time and be like, okay, okay, Tura, this one time I will leave you. And you know what? I will not borrow my things anymore. I would understand. She didn't leave it for me. She said, oh, I must find a spatula. Me, Asha was going for someone's spatula. I don't even know if I stole it. Asha gave her a spatula. She collected it. But that day, I told myself I wasn't going to be friends with this girl anymore. I sent her a message. I wrote her a epistle. Me, I'm very good with words. I told her, see, you are a very unreliable person. And you are giving off weird ass energy. What is wrong? What's your problem? You call me your friend, but spatula, inoculating loop is causing our problem. I told her I don't want to be friends with you again because I feel like you're unreliable. Don't come and apologize because I'm not pissed at you. But I don't want to be friends. Yes, I cut her off because of spatula. So I sent her the message. You know, this is somebody that used to come to my room regularly. She'll come and, do you understand, chill with me. I sent her the message. She stopped coming to my room. It was now weird for us because we're not in the same department. And people knew that we're close. So I heard that she went to go and show her friends that, like, my epistle. Meanwhile, these are people that she will gossip about to me. Oh. She has to go and gossip me to them. I say, no wala now. Make everybody they do what they do. So that's how I stopped talking to her. Something even happened in school after that time that, you know, she was crying in class. And one thing about me is that if I care about you, I care about her. I had to go and meet her if she was fine. You know, I told her sorry. I told her to be strong because she's a very smart girl. I told her to be strong, that, you know, we'd all finish this cool shit together. After that day, me and her started saying hi to each other. I don't even know, it was weird, but like, I just felt like I had not completely let her go yet. Friendship grief is real, and I really like this babe, I won't lie. So we started saying hi to each other again. We even used to hug. I like hugging her because she used to smell nice. There was even a time that I wanted to go and talk to her and just be like, let's just bash all this shit because, like, I feel like it's weird. Like, we can't just pretend like we're fine because we're not fine. I literally wrote you an epistle calling you an unreliable person. You're probably pissed as much as I'm pissed. Do you understand? But like the day I wanted to talk to her about it, something was like I should not. I mean, I trust my intuition very much, so I did not. So when we're in school, up until we left school, we're still talking, chilling. Even sign out day, she signed on my t-shirt, I signed on her t-shirt. But after school, we didn't talk. I never texted her, she never texted me. So that's how I stopped talking to the unreliable friend. So we've come to the end of this video, guys. Tell me which friend you think is worse. The one that doesn't return energy, the famzas, the unreliable friend, or the emotionally draining friend. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. I'm so blessed to have you all. Tell me what you think in the comment section. You guys can also gist me about all the toxic friendships that you've been in, and yeah, I'll definitely reply to everybody. I'll see you guys in my next video, okay? Mwah. Love you all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in my next video, okay? Mwah.